Good morning. See, here's the beautiful thing about this thing called Ray's Take. Thinking about Ray's Take. Ray will plug up in a heartbeat. Ray will plug up in a heartbeat. Y'all already know that. I would turn this microphone. I would turn this microphone and this camera on in a heartbeat. Okay, because like my boy Ty say, I ain't gonna go back and forth. Meaning I can only go back and forth on Twitter for so long. Then I just gotta say what I gotta say. Okay, all right. First of all right, I love Rye. All right, because I love everybody. Listen. Here's what I am, people. Here's what I am. Okay, let me just preface this. All right, I am from Opelika, Alabama. Okay, born in 1981. All right. I'm from the country, okay? We love everybody. But we gonna talk shit to everybody and about everybody. That's just what we do in the country. I don't know how y'all see the niggas do it, but if you're from the real South, you already know. Every day you wake up, you got to be on your P's and Q's. You got to be ready. You don't know what gonna get said about you in the barbershop. You don't know what your uncle gonna say about you. You got to be on your P's and Q's. You got to be on your P's and Q's, okay? All right. So check it real fast. I woke up this morning having a great day. Happy Saturday, everybody. And then Rod had put up that Rod put up Rod put up a comment, right? Hold on. Interview. This isn't the UFC. What's the point of having unnecessary beef? We leave that to the 100 meters frontals, okay? That's what he said. What's the use of having unnecessary beef? But let me send this message first of all to Ryan, okay? Because a couple messages I'm going to send to Ryan and everybody out there that was on that little Twitter thing. You may not have no beef, but that dude called Carson Warholm, every time I look at him and I look at his eyes, he got some beef. Yeah, he feel like there's beef. That's why he keeps sizzling your ass. Because he feel like there's beef, okay? When you beat him, when you finally beat him, he didn't go back and say, okay, I'll take that. He came back and whooped your ass with a 300-meter world record. That's beef, sir. That is beef. You may not, you can sit there and be like, we ain't got no beef. Well, when somebody like that, let me tell you what somebody in the hood will say that. Somebody says, we ain't got no beef to somebody that's whooping your ass, you just scared of that person. At the end of the day, I'm going to call a spade a spade. For you to say that, we ain't got no beef, and this man been whooping your ass, that means you scared of him, okay? That's how we would call it now. Because anything else, listen, that's just where I'm from. Now, based on that headline, here's what Rod came back and said to me, people. Rod came back and he said, I'm just gonna paraphrase what he said. He said, no, I ain't gonna paraphrase it. Let me go over here and find it. Cause he clapped back at me. He clapped back at me. He said, and I want to quote him. I want to quote him the right way. I want to quote him the right way. Hold on, y'all. I want to quote him the right way. What he said. Oh, okay, here we go. That's what he said. That's what he said to me. He said, he said to my comment, because I said, stop it, Rye. You know them folks. No, let me get the whole thing. I'm sorry, I'm reading backwards. He responded to me with, no, LOL, no one is buying Oh, I got to get y'all the whole story. That's right. All right. So what I commented to him was, and this is why nobody is buying tickets. Okay. That was my comment to what he said. All I said was, and that's why, make sure y'all can hear me. All I said to Rod was, and that's why nobody buying tickets to see y'all run. Horrible comparison. UFC sells out arenas based off the beef storylines. But after the fight is over with, both fighters are usually hugging in the ring because the beef was only competitive beef to sell tickets. That's what I said. Right? That's an easy comment. Like, well, no, right? You know, UFC, they got the beef don't be real. Y'all do know that, right? Like they do that to sell tickets. And then when the fight is over with, they're usually hugging and like we can't ready to do it again. That's how you sell tickets, okay? So with you saying that, I'm like, well, apparently you don't. Now here's what's weird though, because Rod's the same person that went at Grand Slam saying talking about their marketing and sustainability. Well, if you feel that way about Grand Slam, how you gonna say some ignorant shit like beef don't sell? What are you saying? Like, well, see, I was with you when you sounded smart when you were talking about Grand Slam. Now you don't sound that smart because it's completely the opposite. Matter of fact, watch this right here. Your best friend is Noah Lyles, right? Right now, the number one race that everybody in America wants to see is the Noah Lyles versus Tyreek Hill race, which is a beef that's been started. That's what everybody want to see. People want to pay money to see that. Don't nobody want to pay money to see nothing else but that. So again, I don't understand how you would say that doesn't work. Now, here's what he had to say about me, of course, okay? He said nobody came to see, nobody bought tickets to see you run. Okay? He's right. He's correct. He's 1,000% correct. Nobody ever bought a ticket to see Ray Edwards run. They bought a ticket to see Usain Bolt whoop our ass, which is the same reason why they bought tickets to see you run, to see Carson Warholm whoop your ass. Ain't nobody buying tickets to see you run. Ain't nobody buying tickets to see you, Otis. Just buying tickets. Them stadiums is full for the same reason they was full when I ran. Because they wanted to see in Europe how bad Bolt was going to beat our ass. They didn't give a damn about a race. They didn't give a damn about me. All they cared about was how bad is Bolt going to be, be the rest of them, is Tyson going to be close. When these people are packing out these stadiums that you're alluring to in Europe, they're not packing them out to see you run. They're packing out to see how bad Carson going to beat you, which is what just happened, okay? They packed out for that. They didn't pack out because, oh, it's going to be a good track meet, ride running Santos. No, they didn't pack out for that, okay? They packed out to see how bad Carson Warholm was going to whoop y'all ass. I hate to be the person in track and field. I always give y'all these hard, cold facts. But you came for me. You came for me, Otis. Tomorrow, when nobody come see you run, nigga, they ain't come see you run either. what you talking about? What, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, I literally laughed, y'all, when he told me that. He was like, ain't nobody come to see you run, bro. Ain't nobody bought not now ticket because Rob I'm sorry, but I tell you to be the one to say it. Ain't not nobody at now European track meet bought not now ticket because they looked at the start list and said, "Ooh, Rob Benjamin running. I'm going to buy my ticket." No, they didn't do that. None of them did that. They looked at the start list and saw every European that was running. They saw Femke Bol. I want to go to that race. They saw dang on Carson Warholm. I want to go to that race. They didn't come to see you. They didn't. They did not. They didn't. I'm sorry. So that was a good shot that you tried to take at me. Like, did nobody come see you when you run? Pay to see you when you run, bro? They ain't paying to see you run. Okay. And the proof is in the pudding. Cause watch this right here. Warholm can run in his home country, and guess what? His trials packed, standing room only. I don't give a damn what y'all want to say about Oregon this, Oregon that. I ain't never seen a track meet that Rob Benjamin or any other really American, I'm sorry to say it, these new days, but I ain't gonna shoot everybody in the bus. I just stay with Rob. I ain't seen a single track meet that Rob Benjamin has ran in his own country to where it was sold out. Not a nan nutter. Not a single one. I ain't seen a single track meet in America. Watch this right here. I ain't seen a single free track meet that was packed out that Rob Benjamin was running in. I ain't seen a collegiate track meet that was packed out because Rob Benjamin was running in it. Sir, that was the worst thing you could have ever said to me. Sir, no, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. My comment that I made underneath your video was accurate. The storylines and the beefs sells tickets in America, Jack. You don't live in Europe, Jack. You live in America. When you walk down the streets in America, don't nobody know who you are. They don't have a clue that you Rob Benjamin, Olympic champion, all that shit. They don't have a effing clue who you are because you're nobody in America. Why? Because Americans like storylines. We like track beefs. We like that type of shit. It's a complete opposite. Complete opposite. Okay? Complete opposite. Now watch this. If you was a European, you could give me that argument. But you can't because you're an American. And the argument that you Americans keep giving is that track is dying in Europe. So why would you say some ignorant shit about track is dying in America? So if track is dying in America, and America is where you're at, why would you say some ignorant shit about Europe when we know it sells out in Europe? Nobody's ever said it doesn't. Nobody has ever been on record saying track is dying in Europe. It's not. It's dying in America, Jack. Okay? So you need them storylines for Americans so you can stop crying about America don't follow track. You know what happened? When there was this Canadian and this American who had beef. The American said, you gonna let that Canadian talk shit to you like that, Mike? And Mike said no. And guess what happened from that beef? They had a two-man race that was the highest paid race in track and field history. What are you smoking? You need that. You need that beef. That's what sells tickets in America. Last time I checked, you live in California. You don't live in Sweden. You need to be famous here. You need to be respected here. You need to be looked at in America like a professional athlete. Why do you give two shits about what you look like in Europe and you don't even live in Europe? Now, I get it if you was a European. You could say that shit all day long. But you live here, Jack. All y'all live here. So saying things like we don't need that to sell tickets. Yes, the fuck you do. Again, I'm gonna say it. You in America. You in America. Okay? Now, because I got time. Real quick time, okay? I understand why he would say that. Now I'm talking to you. I ain't talking to him. I understand why he would say that because let me say what he should have said. He should have said, I don't like beef. Okay? I don't like beef. All right? Because here's what I saw. I saw two people lose before, right? Two people lose. All right? I saw two people lose and get the world records broken on them. I saw Rob Benjamin lose to Carson Warholm at the Olympics or whatever, and Carson Warholm broke a world record on him. And then I saw a post interview of Rye crying tears after getting a silver medal. He cried tears. Okay, so I'm gonna get to why I understand why you say don't see beef. Okay, I watched a man in 2009 break a world record, and another man come behind him with an American record. And you know what that man said? Fuck. After getting silver, after the American record, out of his Tyson Gay on the track, loud, punched his fist and saying, fuck. Why? Because that was a beef, sir. That was a beef. It was respect, but it was a beef. And then what did he go do the next track meet? Break the American record, okay? That was a beef. I don't understand what you like. There ain't no beef. No, sir, there's always beef in track and field. Always been. Always. Now, you want to say leave it to the 100-meter people, leave it to the 100-meter people. Well, you keep leaving to the 100-meter people, and then guess what? Y'all ass still ain't going to ever be a prime sport. Y'all ain't going to ever be a prime event. Leave it to the 100-meter people. When you thinking that way, Carson Warholm is like, well, you keep thinking that shit. I'm going to keep bringing baby oil. Every time I get to the track meet, I'm bringing baby oil. Am I out of baby oil? Bring me some more, because I'm finna go see Rye again. That's what he gonna keep doing if your ass keeps sitting there talking about some, well, we don't need the beef. All right, well, shit. Well, this nigga bring this baby oil to you. Shit, talking about we don't need beef over here. Leave that to the 100-meter sprinters. All right. And there's a reason why the 100 meters is a premier event. How about that? It's the reason why back in the day when it was premiering classic, the 100-meter was always gonna get paid more. Because of that. Because it sells tickets. Because of the beef, moron. Like, what are you saying? Like, that. Watch this right here. Watch this right here. Watch this. That same interview. And y'all know I'm not wrong. Y'all know I'm not lying when I say, at least Americans and some Europeans can back me up on this. Watch this right here. Same interview. They give Rod that microphone and Rod say, you know what, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't got a lot of love for Carson Warholm at all. I don't. I ain't got no love for him. We compete on the track. That's about it. And every time I line up next to him, I'm really trying to cut his throat. Imagine if that comes out and how that goes across the entire track world. Boy, you heard what Ross said. Boy, that Ross said, boy, I'm trying to cut that throat off. I can't wait for him to run. Woo, we got to back that up now. See how I just sold that shit without even trying. You see how that works? But then you get on there. We're friends. We don't like the beef. Well, guess what? We don't want to see that shit. We don't. So, Rob, how you feel about this? Man, you can be honest with y'all? We can be honest with y'all? We can be honest with y'all? Where he from? I don't give a damn where he from. Okay? Do you smell Oh shoot, hold on. I gotta get one on Matt. The room stage. All right, I'm back. Somebody had called me. I'm back. Somebody had called me. I'm back. Can y'all hear me again? All right, now I'm back. I'm back. All right, I'm back. But anyway, like I was saying, go back to my reenactment. Mr. Benjamin, how do you feel about these competitors you got against the 400-meter hurdlers? Okay. Give me the microphone. How I feel about him? Okay. Where he from? Yeah, him right there, Carson. Well, he's from, I don't give a damn where he's from, okay? You tell his mama, you tell his auntie, cousins, dog, cats, birds, I don't give a damn. Tell all of them, get in front of the TV, come tomorrow, and they gonna see some shit happen. Now, guess what happens? What the hell did this just say? Even if Rock gets his ass whooped, you just sold tickets, Jack. Hold on, what's the other one from? Santo. He ain't really from Brazil. He from somewhere else. He just pretending to be a Brazilian. I don't like him either. I hope he fall over hurdle tomorrow. You know how many tickets you just sold? You know what? What? You know how many Americans are now backing you? That's the crazy part. Like, now you got all of America behind you. That's what Rocky did. Rocky said, I'm about to go get the Russian. And all of America said, let's go, Rocky. Like, what are you talking about? Well, you don't see Rocky phone? We will get behind you. All of America get behind. Talk your shit, though. If you talk your shit, we behind you. If you don't talk your shit, you make us look bad, right? You make us look bad. You can't be out there tomorrow there's no beef. No, we are Americans. We invented beef. We created war. What are you talking about? No, that's how we operate over here. We don't operate over here off of no niceness. That's not America, Jack. Anytime somebody do shit piss us off, what we doing? We coming for you. I don't give a damn if you ain't got no military. We still coming. You know they ain't got no army president. I don't give a damn. We coming. Right, that's Americans. We don't like beef. Well, you ain't American then. And that's what's gonna sell. That shit is what sells over here. Damn Europe being packed out, okay? Europe is packed out because of the Europeans, not the Americanos, okay? It's not. Now, watch this. I'm gonna go back to the Olympics again. You lost, you cried. Fred Curley didn't make the finals. He told Lewis Johnson, I fucked up. That's literally what he said. I fucked up. And then he pushed him and walked off. See the difference? Now, how many fans does Fred have? Come on, baby. I'm trying to school you. I'm just an OG trying to school you because you came from me. I'm trying to teach you something. That's it. That's it, because you came from me. So all I'm trying to do is reconcile it, right? Like, Fred, we ain't got no problems. You know I love y'all folks, but when y'all come for me, I gotta come back at y'all. And sometimes I gotta do it like this. Okay? Yeah. You need that beat, man. Know what you talking about. We on that. We don't need that shit. Yeah. Again, That is why in America, where you live at, where you walk down the street at and they don't know you, why they don't know you? Because you can't make yourself known where you live at. It's called going viral. It's called, guess what? If you was to talk some shit, people may actually want to tune in and watch Rob Benjamin in America. Like, man, look here, I don't really watch track, but I like that boy Rob. He be talking shit. Yeah, he don't give a damn about that war home dude over there, man. I like that dude, man. I don't know, man. I don't know much about track, man, but I seen this clip, man. This dude, this American, he had a headband on, and this American was calling out this dude from up in Europe, talking about all type of shit, man. I'm gonna watch that shit this weekend. That is what an American will say. They don't give a damn about you and your damn running. They care about, oh, he clapped back at that European. I don't even know who he is, nothing but, boy, that boy is snapping on him. Now they gonna watch. But what you just put out there, man, I'd rather watch the Golden Girls. Shit, at least there I'm gonna get a little more entertainment. I like watching the Golden Girls too. The fact that I would rather watch the Golden Girls that just speaks for itself. But it's all I'm saying. Okay? There's no way. It's just I guess it's just a different athlete, okay? It's a different athlete, all right? Because there's no way you whooped my ass and you made me cry on national worldwide TV. There's no way you're my friend. Like, at that moment in time, we became enemies. You whooped my ass, you took my medal, you did it in front of the world, and then you made me break down and cry in front of Lewis Edmondson, in front of the entire world. We are not friends, sir. We are serious enemies now. Like, what are you saying? Ain't no beef. Don't put me nowhere. Don't even put me in the same room with that dude. I can't do no. Don't put. No. Don't put me on no interview stages. Don't put me on nothing with that dude. Me and that dude are not. That's again. I guess it's different. Just different side of sports. I don't know. It's just different side of sports. I don't know. But that's just my take on it, y'all. I don't know why. Why why he would even. But that's golly. And the whole fact that there's this terminology called controversy sales. like for you, I ain't gonna say you. I want to talk to. I'm talking to y'all. For him to be so smart and so eloquent with what he was saying about Grand Slam and how he don't see it's going to work for this reason, for that reason, yada yada yada. Okay, that's fine and dandy. But then you come back and say some shit like this. Now it's like, well, wait a minute, bro. You were talking about how they wasn't gonna survive as an entity, how they wasn't gonna sustain because of this and that and that and this. But then you come out and say some stupid shit like that. With that shit, that definitely won't help nothing sustain. It won't help no sport sustain whatsoever. What at all? And then for you to say it's not the UFC, well, damn it, you should probably try and make it like the UFC. The UFC, last time I checked, making billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. Billions. Last time I checked. So I'm thinking, well, you might want to take the UFC model then, shit. Well, how are they selling tickets? How are they doing the build-up? How are they making all these folks want to come watch these fights? Because guess what? Ain't none of these damn UFC fighters in the damn the pre conferences like, well, we all are just great UFC fighters, and we just want to get in the ring and have a good time. Put on a show. They not saying none of that shit. They nose to nose. Like, I wish you would blank, do anything, try something. And then every now and again, they even push each other like, push, knowing that shit fake. That shit ain't real. we all know it. We all know that shit ain't real. It's just to sell tickets. And what do? Buy the tickets. And then what they do, soon as it ding, 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 the first thing they do, come on, bro, give me some love, bro. Let me wipe your sweat off, bro. Yeah, that third round, you caught me right here, baby. You caught me right here, but, I gave you a little in the back, but, and then when the foe asked, they were like, oh, yeah, man, it was a great fight. He's a great competitor. I had a great time. I would love to run it back. Yeah, because they sold tickets, made money. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't. I don't understand, right? I'm sorry. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that. And the fact of the matter, because I'm finna go now. And the fact of the matter that you tried to insinuate that nobody bought tickets to come see me, but they bought tickets to come see you is so far from the truth. So far, Ryan's so far from the truth, baby. It's so far. When I say so far from the truth, Ryan, it's so far from the truth. I'm gonna tell you why it's so far from the truth, Ryan. Tell you why. No, I didn't win no Olympic medals. No, I didn't win that damn type of 100-meter world championship medal. I made some teams, but I ain't win no medals. But guess what I do have, Ryan? I do have stadiums that actually paid to come see Ray Edwards run. You know why, Ryan? Because Ray Edwards went to third world countries, okay? Ray Edwards ran in places like Slovak Republic. Ray Edwards ran in places like Guadalajara, Mexico. Ray Edwards ran in places to where they were third world countries barely having track meets. Ray Edwards ran in places like Ireland. So guess what? They actually paid to come see me run because I was the only one there. So I'm sorry. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. But in actuality, people have came to see me run because I was the headliner because I was the only American there. I was the only American sprinter there. And I was the American sprinter as Ray Edwards, who just made a world championship team. But I don't mind going to Slovak Republic and run for these people because they're going to appreciate it. They're going to appreciate it because they don't actually get to see athletes like me run or athletes like you run. So unfortunately, no, people have actually paid just to come see me run because there was nobody else there. And I made that decision to go there. I made the decision to go to these small countries and say, oh man, shoot, I run there. John, send me there for a little layover instead of me going back to America. Send me over here. Oh my God, Ray Edwards is gonna actually run the Slovak Republic. Yeah, tell him. Yeah, tell the rest. Tell everybody. I'm gonna come running. Ray Edwards get there. Ray Edwards got a car. Ray Edwards got everything. And people come to the damn track. They got Ray Edwards sign all type of shit. Why? Because they came to see Ray run. So unfortunately, sir, I actually do have that. You tried though. You tried. You tried. You tried. Now look here. I ain't sat here and said that it was no Diamond League meet that they paid to see me run. I ain't say that. I didn't say that. I specifically said, the third world countries, the little small countries, stuff like that, where y'all won't go run at because you're so high and mighty on top of your high horse. I can only do the meets that are here. Well, because you won't go step down like I did, you ain't gonna get them stadiums that's really only coming to see you run because you're the only one there running. Don't play with me, y'all. I be trying to tell you because I can come back so quick, like, God. Everybody know. Look here, I'm going to talk my shit. But when you come back, be ready because I'm going to come right back at you. That's all, okay? Now, I love you now, right? Now, stop this shit, okay? Now, stop this shit. Stop this shit, Otis. Now, I ain't want to have to go there. I ain't want to even go there. Like, even on Twitter, anybody can't see you, Otis. Don't do that. Don't make me have to come back online again, okay? All right? We good. We cool. Don't make me have to come back online. All right? Damn. I love you now. I love you. I love all y'all. As I always say, I love all y'all. But don't be out here, don't be saying, because I'm going to say crazy shit. And then my last PSI. PSA, I'm sorry, PSA. Y'all know I'm going to say crazy shit. That's what I'm supposed to do on Ray's Tape. That's why it's called a content channel. Okay? Don't you get yourself in no trap walking down that alley when I do shit like that. Because this what you just did, right? Do you see me post something? You're supposed to look at it. You're supposed to walk past it. It's just content. It's just content. Walk past it. Because if you don't walk past it, now I got to come back and do this right here. Damn it, Otis. Now the whole world gonna be looking at you next time you run like, that's Otis right there. God damn. Damn it, Brian. I love you though, baby. I love you. Keep working hard. Keep working hard. Keep doing whatever you got to do because the beef that you think don't exist, you better find some because Carson done put 20 on you like, all right, well, keep thinking that shit don't exist back there. Keep on. Keep on. Keep on. Yeah. Ain't no beef. Ain't no beef. I ain't gonna sizzle you. I'm gonna keep smoking you. Just like some brisket. Goodbye.